Good evening, besties. Welcome back to another tarot night. I hope you've had a peaceful day. Before we begin, I want to leave you with a small reminder. This is a general tarot reading created for reflection and entertainment. Not every message will resonate with everyone. Tarot reflects the energy of this moment, and every choice we make can always change the future. Now let's explore tonight's question. What is your crush afraid to admit? Let's see what the cards want to reveal. The Sun. The first card is the Sun. The first thing I feel is actually something very beautiful. Your crush may never say this out loud, but your presence genuinely brightens their day. Whenever they think about you, life feels a little lighter, a little warmer, a little more exciting, and perhaps that's exactly what scares them. Because once someone becomes your source of happiness, you also become someone who has the power to hurt them. I feel that your crush is afraid to admit just how much your energy affects their emotions. They may smile when they see your message, feel excited when you appear, or spend the rest of the day thinking about a short conversation with you. If the Sun became a confession, it would simply say, "You make me happier than I expected." The Fool. Next comes the Fool. This card tells me your crush is also afraid to admit something else. They actually want to take a chance with you. They want to text first, start a conversation, invite you somewhere, or simply get to know you better. But every new beginning comes with uncertainty. The Fool always stands at the edge of the unknown. Your crush doesn't know what will happen if they take that first step. They don't know whether you'll welcome them or quietly walk away. So instead of moving, they stay exactly where they are. Not because they don't care, but because they care enough to fear rejection. If the Fool became a confession, it would say, "I really want to know you better. I'm just scared of making the wrong move." The Hermit. Then we have the Hermit. This card feels much quieter. Instead of expressing their feelings, your crush seems to keep everything inside. When they think about you, they don't immediately tell anyone. They don't rush into action. They spend a lot of time thinking, questioning themselves, wondering if what they feel is real. Sometimes they even convince themselves to step back, not because the feelings disappear, but because they believe staying silent is safer than risking disappointment. The Hermit tells me they are afraid to admit how often they think about you when no one else is watching. If this card became a confession, it would say, "I think about you more than you know." The Moon. Next is the Moon. This is probably the deepest emotional card in the reading. The Moon speaks about hidden feelings, confusion, fear, and uncertainty. Your crush may secretly wonder, do they like me back? Am I imagining all of this? What if I'm the only one feeling this way? The Moon tells me they are afraid of misunderstanding the connection. They worry about reading the signs incorrectly, so instead of asking, they keep guessing. Instead of speaking, they stay quiet, not because they don't trust you, because they don't completely trust their own heart yet. If the Moon became a confession, it would say, "I'm scared that I'm only dreaming about something that isn't real." Temperance. The final card is Temperance. This is a very gentle ending. Temperance tells me your crush isn't trying to rush anything. Deep down, they want this connection to grow naturally, slowly, patiently, in a healthy way. But they may be afraid to admit how much they hope things will work out between the two of you. They're trying to stay calm, trying not to become too attached too quickly, trying to protect their own heart, yet underneath all of that patience, there's hope. Quiet hope. If Temperance became a confession, it would say, "I don't want to lose what we already have. I'd rather move slowly than risk losing you completely." Overall message. When I put all 5 cards together, I don't see someone who doesn't have feelings. I see someone who feels deeply but hides those feelings carefully. The Sun says they're afraid to admit how happy you make them. The Sun says they're afraid to admit how happy you make them. The Fool says they're afraid to admit they want to take the first step. The Hermit says they're afraid to admit how often they think about you in silence. The Moon says they're afraid their feelings won't be returned. And Temperance says they're afraid of moving too fast and losing something that could become beautiful. If I had to turn this entire reading into one confession, it would sound like this. "I like you more than I've ever admitted. You make my days brighter. I want to get closer to you, but I'm scared of getting hurt." So for now, I'll quietly hope that one day you'll take one step toward me too before we end tonight. Remember that tarot doesn't reveal a fixed future. It simply reflects the energy that exists right now. Feelings can change, people can grow, and sometimes one honest conversation is enough to change an entire story. Thank you for spending part of your evening with me. If you enjoyed this reading, don't forget to like this video, subscribe to the channel, and join me for more tarot stories. Sleep well, besties, sweet dreams, and maybe tonight someone is secretly wishing they had the courage to tell you exactly how they feel. Good night.